What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose. I'm your host, Don Jaye. Today I'm joined with a special guest. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Megan.
All right, Miss Megan. We're about to do It's Complicated. He actually reached out to me a while ago to react to some of his videos, and he done blown up. Yeah, boy.
Oh, this guy right here?
Yeah. All right, so let's jump into it.
Either I'm gonna believe this lie, I'm gonna get some good, I'm gonna play dumb, get a shopping spree when I wake up. Like, life is gonna go good for me after you tell this dumbass lie. You know, I'm about to do you in right after this, you know?
How do you plan on keeping?
Okay,
Yeah.
before he start asking this question, the title of this video is Looks versus Money. From your perspective, which one is more important? Like, if you had 10 stats, right, and you could max them out on looks or money, how would you max them out?
Okay. Everyone has different attractions.
We talking about you.
I know.
We're not talking
Okay,
about
so
everyone.
so if it really came down to it, like I would have to be with someone that I'm personally attracted because if I try to go after the money, I couldn't do it. I can maybe only do it for like so long, but then I couldn't. But my thing is, it depends.
The last video we did, you said he needed 200,000.
But here's what I'm about to say: if he's still hustling and he's still a good-looking guy and he's still going towards that goal, I'm not gonna like, you know.
But what if he's hustling, but he's never gonna make 100,000? A future ball told her. You went to a fucking Miss Cleo and she was like, oh, child, he's never gonna make over 100K, but he's gonna be hustling. He's gonna be a.
See, I'm gonna come and step into your life and we're gonna learn how to make this money together.
Okay. Cool.
So looks can, I mean, at the same time, that can be fixed. I could come into your life and maybe we could work out, we could team up, find some ways to make some money.
Okay.
Looks, men aren't gonna go fix their faces and stuff like women. Like that's just not gonna change.
Gotcha.
So I do have to have some physical attraction.
Okay. So to you, looks or money?
God, okay, I'm gonna go with looks. Cause I'm not gonna like sit here like, but it's yeah, I'll go with looks.
All right.
Men interested in you once your looks begin to fade?
Oh, me? Oh, cause me, I have a good heart. Like if I have a good heart, believe it or not, I am down to earth.
I'm like, is she like? I'm like, what? Is she gonna keep going?
All right, and then going back to what he just asked, I want to ask the same question to you. How would you retain your dude when your looks start to fade?
When my look starts to fade?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Like I got a good heart, you know what I'm saying? I mean, how would I retain my dude if my look started to fade? You better be in his corner. I mean, you better not.
Okay.
If you start falling off, but also like I'm the type of woman like I don't want to let myself fall for myself. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna look good when I'm old. Like I'm so sorry, these looks gonna be good. If you take care of yourself,
when looks doesn't matter, what are you actually going to do to retain the dude that you're with?
I'm like I said, this is like kind of like repetitive from like so I'm trying to like repeat what I said the last time from the last video,
which is
like you have to be able to be in that man's corner.
Okay.
You have to be able to play your role.
Okay.
Like you need to, and not be his stress. He needs to be able to calm. He needs to be able to, if he needs help with something, he can call you.
Okay.
And he knows that you're gonna be there.
Okay.
Cause you think about it, like some men have wives and they're not. You would look at the man and be like, damn, like why is he with her? Because she's really in his corner like that. She's been down for him through everything.
Yeah.
She really, like, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. No, I would agree.
Why is it considered rude to ask a woman her age or her weight?
Mickey Mouse asked Minnie her weight, and he almost got slapped.
Why do women stress over these issues, and what does that say about her deeper sense of self-worth?
They need to take a trip to Disneyland.
Oh my God.
Why are men expected to be confident by women who seem so insecure?
Mickey Mouse doesn't want to answer that question.
Do you think it's equally rude to ask a man how much money he makes?
Yes,
Why?
Mickey Mouse has a lot in the bank.
I wouldn't go up to a guy and ask him like that kind of information. I don't know.
Is it rude to ask a woman, what do you say, her age and weight?
I think the age is actually normal to me. I don't think there's a reason to get upset for someone asking your age.
Okay.
But weight is maybe kind of like, why are you asking my weight? But I mean, I still wouldn't find it like too offensive. It would just be more of like, why are you asking me that?
Okay. And then have you ever asked a dude his how much money he makes?
No.
Okay.
I find it disrespectful to really like try digging into like what someone else else does. Because I hate when someone tries to do that to me. Like, to me, that's really none of your business. So I don't ask other people that.
So even if you was like to like get serious, you still do it?
You should be able to tell if someone is financially stable. But maybe, yes, people can put on a facade. But if you really start to get to know someone, you can tell they're financially stable. I don't need to really ask you. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I don't know. I find that weird.
Why do women tend to stress over these issues, and what does that say about her deeper sense of self-worth?
I think women stress about these insecurities and stuff because all over the internet we're told we have to be a specific way and look a certain way, and I don't know, I feel like that just makes us more insecure about how we feel about ourselves.
Why are men expected to be confident by women who seem so insecure?
I couldn't answer that one.
She's too
Do you think
stunned
it's
to speak.
equally rude?
What'd you say?
She was too stunned to speak. She's like, I don't know.
No, this channel is very good at
That's a
doing
good
that.
question,
No,
though.
he's got very phenomenal questions.
Rude to ask a man how much money he makes?
Yes, absolutely.
Why do men stress over becoming successful, and what does that say about his deeper sense of self-worth?
I feel like in this generation of world, men are told they have to have no feeling and be told to do more and are expected more of, I guess.
Well, as a man,
Okay, what are your thoughts on that? What she just said about doing more, always being on a how can I say this? Always having to perform, basically.
From a man?
Yeah.
So I agree that men do have it tough to be able to do and provide all these things and be super successful, and they stress out of it. But I've also met men that don't do that for women at all.
Okay.
They do that because like they really came from some type of struggling background. They could give a fuck what a bitch has to say. They're doing it for themselves.
Yeah.
And to kind of break some type of generational curse they got going on in their head.
Yeah.
But I do feel like, men do feel a lot of pressure. It's kind of fucked up. But at the same time, women feel like it goes back. It's kind of a weird thing. You guys feel a pressure with money, and then we feel pressure with like body and stuff like that and looks.
I actually agree. All right.
Yeah.
and being a leader, being the headship of everything, you're supposed to be that confidence. You're supposed to show her what confidence looks like. And with you being able to do so, you're going to be able to develop her if she's somebody that wants to be developed and having confidence herself.
Do you think it's equally rude to ask a man how much money he makes?
I believe that money shouldn't be the important topic, especially when first getting to know somebody, because money can be made. The most important thing is getting to know the individual.
Why do men tend to stress over becoming successful, and what does that say about his deeper sense of self-worth?
Well, men, I would say males, tend to do that because they lack something within self, so they feel as if everything that they need to obtain is outside of them in order to not only impress themselves but to impress women as well.
If you had to choose...
Oh my God, what are your thoughts before I go? Cause
On his answers?
because at first I was with him, and then he sounded a little bit more like a bitch at the end.
So what did you not agree with?
First of all, the shaming dudes for their reasons of being successful. This is why I tell dudes all the time. I don't care what's the motivation of being successful, just get successful. I don't care if it's you just want to fuck a lot of bitches. I don't care if you got generational wealth that you're trying to get. I don't care if you got kids. I don't care the reason. Just get there. Yeah. That's just me personally.
I mean, yes, I don't think you should shame because at the end of the day, everybody got to do what they got to do.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like when he
some
said
people go down
males versus the nah.
Yeah, some people, like I said, have to go down different paths. They might not even know no better yet.
Yeah,
they might be
saying.
On the street selling drugs until maybe they find someone that teaches them knowledge, or they move into a different path. Yeah. So, like I said, same with women. Some have to prostitute, whatever. Do whatever they need to do to, get there. And so honestly, the only thing I judge is maybe hella crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. I wouldn't even judge a woman for being a prostitute. I just wouldn't choose her to be a girlfriend. You know what I mean? I wouldn't judge her as a human. I just wouldn't choose her to be my girl and show the world, oh, this is my girl, but she fucking no.
Right.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Would you rather be desired for your body or your finances?
Ooh. Would you rather be desired for your body or your finances? Let's talk about it.
Wait, are you just coming for my finances to use me, or are you just is this just a looking thing? Is this just off rip?
I don't know.
So
body or finances?
I'd rather have my finances first, because if I can fix my body later, I can fix body later. Body, you can have a badass body like a lot of girls here do and be broke.
Okay.
So I'd rather be fine, have my finances together first, because then guess what? I'm gonna get some money and go fix whatever I want to fix.
Man, that's a good way of looking at it. But from the men point of view, you rather men come to you for your finances or for your body?
100%.
Okay.
100%.
So for your body.
Yeah, they
versus
come
for
from-
how much money you make.
Yeah, 100%. Okay. Definitely, my body is the first thing, and sometimes that's actually like really annoying. Cause you didn't even get a chance to know me. What?
No,
What?
I'm just talking to the people. The people know what I'm talking about.
Finance.
I mean, yeah. Okay, but to be fair, there has been times where I've been in like, all covered.
Yeah.
All covered, like head to toe. And like, I grew up in a conservative family. I wasn't allowed to wear nothing like I wear now.
Gotcha.
So even then, my body was still, I matured at a young age, so it still didn't matter. I could wear a shirt, still gonna look at me small, petite, sex doll type stuff.
Gotcha.
So I think like, yeah, I feel you. I got my cleavage out right now, but it don't matter at this point. I could wear a whole zip up hoodie. If they see some ass poking out or some titties poking out and I'm short, that's for real. They look at me fun size, like just sexually. So.
Because they gonna steal all your money.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just feel like I'd rather have money than have the looks. I'd rather have money than the looks too, but if somebody wants me for my finances, they're gonna take it all. At least my looks, like they can't take it from me.
Why do so many women prefer to show off their bodies rather than their finances?
Probably because they don't want it taken from them, and nobody can take your looks from you for the most part. Somebody can definitely steal your money, especially if you love them.
But don't women kind of resent being used for their bodies?
Yeah, absolutely, and men resent being used for their money.
Okay, so how do we fix that?
I guess.
Question.
Honestly, a great question.
What are your thoughts? Because I heard you talking over there.
No, I'm sitting here trying to think back for her. Like, that is a good question. Like, how do we fix that?
There is no fixing that.
Yeah, I don't think, because that's not how male mind works.
It's not even about male mind. That's just not how humans work.
Well, yeah.
Since the beginning of time, we always looked at women for their bodies, period.
Yeah.
And women always looked at men for resources. And just now in society that we live in, money is resources. Back then it was how big you were, how strong you were to actually get food, etc., and build shelter. Now it's about money.
I think it's hard because we've been, like you said, thousands of years. This has been the thing.
Yeah, and
so
it's not gonna go away.
Yeah.
That's
so that's why she's sitting there too stunned. She's like, I don't know how to fix
like, I don't know how to fix humans. Damn.
And I've struggled. Why are you letting me answer all of these?
If you had to choose, would you rather be desired for your body or your finances?
Man, hold on. If I had to choose, let me think about this. I'm gonna let him play. But
No, wait.
I'm gonna let him play.
Why?
He said his body.
Because I would like to be a gym rat.
Why do so many women prefer to show off their bodies rather than their finances?
Because they know what draws attention, their body.
Okay, aren't women objectifying themselves when they do that?
Of course.
So why do women condemn in men the very thing that they benefit from when sex is typically what they use to empower themselves?
Sex sells.
So why do they complain about being sexually objectified when sex sells?
Because they like the attention. They like the dispute.
Okay, doesn't that make them hypocrites?
Of course.
Women run the world.
What are your thoughts?
Okay, so like I said, after like, when I used to dance and stuff like that, people would I definitely have had this conversation, even in the club, in VIPs, like about going back and forth with people like this.
Okay.
Because no matter what I do, like I have said this before, strippers, OnlyFans, prostitutes, a lot of themselves carry themselves better than a lot of normal 9-to-5 girls.
What do you mean?
They have more, like when they go, whatever, if they at work, they do what they do, and then they go home. And they're that persona in that club. A lot of the time, the 9-to-5s, they're that persona all the time, and they don't even do it to even make some bread. They're just doing it to do it.
Gotcha.
Like, they don't be twerking in the club to make no bread. They just twerk to twerk.
Yeah.
So it's like when people would try and objectify or say I'm just an object, I'm like, no, because I know what I can bring. I know what I'm worth outside of this. So objectifying, I got my body, because at some point you might as well. People already they looking at it like, you know what I mean? At some point, this is just what God bless you with. Yeah. So it's like, you might as well use it.
Okay.
And that's how a lot of girls be like, fuck it. Like, if men keep wanting to ask me for money, use me for sex anyway. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might as well go dance on the pole and show it off. Okay. And also, like, I think it comes, like, with a lot of, like, back issues, too. Huh? Like, a lot of girls in the strip club have daddy issues. Yeah, like, back childhood issues.
Oh, like, okay.
So that's why they don't want to be objectified either, because it's like, you don't, like you said, you don't know what we had to do or like what happened to us for us to be here.
Okay, I thought you were talking about like literal back, like she was like
no,
back on a fucking pole or some shit.
My bad.
All right, let's continue.
Let's get that straight. We run the world. That's why it's important.
So then why are so many women complaining about how hard it is to be a woman in our society if they...
Because they're bitches. They're not getting no good dick. They don't have a man taking care of them or a good paying job. One of those. One out of the three. Either they're not getting good dick, they don't have a good paying job, or they don't have a good man providing for them. One of the three.
Does a woman's dating options increase or decrease with age?
Ooh, does a woman's dating options increase or decrease with age? Talk to me.
I think it depends on how you take care of yourself as a woman. Because I've seen some cougars out there that look good and they still bag bodies all the time. Isn't that a valid answer?
I'm gonna let you finish and then I'll talk. Go ahead.
Okay, so but overall, men want younger women. It's very...
Oh, so if you know, then what the fuck you talking about?
No, because I just had to throw that point out there. But overall, if we're talking on like a bigger scale, most men want younger women. Okay. There's only like 5% of men that want the cougars and the older. Like, you know what I mean? So
as long as we keeping it real, that's
yeah, I know. Most of them, they want young, fresh, youthful. So yes, women's definitely declines as we get older. And for men, you know, sometimes it's actually, most times obviously men, they start growing, get more mature, more manly. They start getting handsomer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's literally, no. It's not sometimes. It's most of the time.
Most of the time. Yeah. They start
because it takes a
better.
long time to get your money. It takes a long time to get status. It takes a long time to understand women, etc.
Gotta grow the beard out.
What?
Gotta grow the beard out. Everything.
Yeah.
It depends
On what?
how she take care of herself.
Okay.
Dang!
No.
From a man to... That's crazy.
I'm gonna let him get it off.
But in general, do you think that overall women's dating options increase?
This was you to me.
Increase.
Increase? So you think that more men are looking for older?
Bro, this is the problem that I have with a lot of men.
This is funny.
Because maybe I don't know his life and I don't know what he's going through, etc. But most men, I've talked to thousands of men. We all say the same shit. Oh damn, she fine as fuck. And every time we say that, it's like a younger 19, 20, 21-year-old. We never look at a fucking 40-year-old and be like, oh damn. It might be very rare occasions of that happening.
Yeah.
So it's a,
no, I'm saying not every, like, it's more rare.
Yeah, it's extremely rare because most guys wouldn't choose a fine 40-year-old over a fine 20-year-old.
Right.
It just doesn't make even sense logically.
For women as opposed to...
Want more life. Like,
yeah, I want more life out of you.
Young baddies?
No, they look for young women.
So basically, okay, so wouldn't that say that women's dating options often decrease with age?
Yeah.
Thank you. See, this is why I love this channel. No, I'm not gonna cap. This is why I love the channel because this channel questions. It's kind of like my podcast, but at the same time, it makes you question versus the other channels of just throwing facts down your throat. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely.
Really making you question, like, are you sure?
Yeah, are you sure, bro?
Yeah.
You sure, bro? Come on now.
Definitely decrease. The more disappointed we get, the more we don't want to date.
So why do women's standards often increase as their options decrease?
Wait, what did he say?
He said, why? Okay, he said, the first question was, does women, when they get older, do they options increase or decrease?
Right.
We already established that it decreases. Then he asked, so then why does their standards increase with age when their options actually decrease?
Because it kind of goes back to being when women are younger, it's more manipulative. You haven't learned as much, and maybe you grow to know your standards. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You grow to know what you want. Yeah. So that's why it would be that way. When you're like, someone young just figuring it out, you have terrible relationships and then you figure out the standards of what you want. So that's why as you get older, and also you have that mentality of I'm getting older. I'm not going to deal with this.
True.
So younger, you're more gonna when you get to a certain age, you're like, I'm like, what? Let's say if I'm 30 years old. I'm 30 years old. I'm not going to sit here and play games with you.
Got you. So for you, it's the same thing. Your standards have increased as you gotten older.
Yeah, and more and through life lessons too. Okay. Through my own life lessons. Yeah. Of how I used to be versus now. Okay. Well, I was young and wild.
Okay. And do you feel that you have more options now or more options before?
More options now. Cause I changed.
Where's the cap button?
Huh? Oh wow.
Where's my cap
button?
Wow,
you want to say that?
Go ahead.
Could definitely not say that. I would definitely say now, but that's because I grew out of like I said, this all goes back to me being a dancer. I grew up more out of that young, partying, I don't really give a fuck about anything phase to where I can blend in. I can go to businesses or places with millionaires and be just fine.
Okay.
Blend in and carry myself just fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, what?
So for you, I want to be very clear what I'm asking. You feel that you can have more options now than you did 10 years ago?
Well, I was 15, so I would say, yeah, no.
Oh, okay. So fucking, I don't know. How old are you now?
I'm 25.
Okay. Do you feel like you have more options at 25 versus you did at 20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I think after
Options of better men, too.
What?
Options of better men, too.
Options of better men, too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm guessing you talking about the ones with the money, etc.
No.
What do you mean then?
I mean, I just used guys I used to like talk to like was
What's your definition of better? That's what I'm asking.
Better is like they're more mature. They're more like they're more like a man than more like a bitch.
Okay.
So.
But I'm
trying to think of perspective.
No. I'm highly sure that you still had those same options when you were younger. You just didn't probably.
Maybe that's true too.
Yeah.
Maybe that's true too.
Yeah.
So I mean,
okay.
I've actually gotten better looking over the years though.
Looks aren't a thing anymore. She probably starts to value other parts of herself, and probably more than what her looks were offering before.
Why does that usually happen after the looks fade? Why can't it happen before?
That's a great question. Part of me wants to blame like the media and the importance that they put on somebody's looks, especially young women. But honestly, I think it's just more of a household conversation that needs to happen with women, with girls, with daughters, with, ladies.
How do you think women should keep...
Here's the honest answer for the ladies. That's the 10% of ladies. You guys, when you are younger, you have unlimited options. Literally, you can be on a billionaire's yacht. You can be dating the most goodest guy. You could be dating the richest guy. You could be dating the most niggas that have the status, etc. That's why. So you have unlimited options. So the dudes that are not attractive, you will not look at them like that. Until you get older, then you develop other qualities like, hey, okay, I actually want to know his character. I want to know, does he want to have a family, etc. Those way more than what he actually looks like in his flashy things. What are your thoughts?
So...
Talk to me.
I mean, that's true. You could have had those options when you're younger, and you can't go be everywhere, but... I only say this because my options, I get more attention from most people now because when I was younger, I did not look like this.
Okay.
I was still beautiful, like, you know what I mean? But I have grown more into, like, looking like a woman. You know what I mean?
What's that mean?
I had more I had more like a baby face and like, you know what I mean? Like, I still kind of do, but you know what I mean? I came out of looking more like a baby into kind of like looking more like a grown woman.
I got you, yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I don't know. Because actually back then, the guys that I fuck with now probably wouldn't have fucked with me then.
Okay. So, okay. All right.
I used to be like 50 pounds heavier.
Damn, so you was fat.
I was for my side, yeah, but I was like thick. I was super thick.
No, that's fat.
No, I'm gonna show you
said
pictures.
50 pounds, that's fat.
Well, I'm 4'11", so like yeah, like if I was 145, that's how much I weighed. I was like 145, 150. So then yeah, me being smaller, I look like an Oompa Loompa. So that's what I'm saying. Now I'm more like, you know what I mean? I have more of that body, so like it's just like that body. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Okay.
Men interested when their looks begin to fade?
Wear more sexier clothes and do more freaky shit.
Is it fair to say that women are attracted?
Worst advice I've ever heard. This nigga does not understand. See, the problem, and he actually said a couple things I didn't agree with. That's the problem with men. They're not honest with women. So doing more sexy clothes, that's only gonna get you sexual options. Don't do that. Do more things like showing that you can cook, showing that you're an asset, showing that you can actually hold a conversation, showing that you have personality, etc. Those will actually get you the result that you want versus
you have to
showing
bring
sexy
value.
Clothes. Yeah.
I don't think women understand that.
Yeah.
Whether if it's not your money, it's which
yeah,
kind
it's not your money. I'm telling you right now.
Money. Yeah, it's not your money. So like you might as well bring some type of value other than that and sex.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that, but
sex is still a part of it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's a part of it.
It's still a part of it.
But you don't want to lead with that. Is what my thing is.
Yeah, you can't just come with just sex and you dumb as rocks.
Yeah.
To men with status and high social value?
I would say yeah.
Does that make them opportunists?
Yeah, and some, yeah.
Does this make them opportunists?
A little bit, yeah. Kind of does make them opportunists.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Okay, why is it acceptable for that behavior, but is often frowned upon when an older man takes on a young trophy wife?
See, I wouldn't say it is acceptable because, like, although it does happen, like, I personally wouldn't say it's acceptable. I don't think it's fair.
The fuck?
Okay.
Just I don't
Do you see any difference between the party girl who uses her early 20s to sleep with lots of alpha males and the mid-30s player guy who sleeps with lots of young, beautiful women?
I feel attacked, but
The reason why that's frowned upon is because society's very hypocritical, and with them being hypocritical, if they see an older gentleman who was able to catch a young lady who has an interest in an older man, they feel as if, at least I believe, why couldn't I be in that position at my age, you know? And who knows the type of life that this older individual is living now when it comes to this specific lady.
If you had to choose, would you rather be desired for your body or your finances?
Wait, did it go back?
Finances, absolutely.
Why?
Because financially, I already made it like bigger. You know, like my body has nothing to do with.
All right, what are your final thoughts? Because we want to wrap this thing up.
I mean, there's a lot going on, so
Yeah.
I'm just like, kind of give me an overview so I could like have a better like.
Looks versus status, using your body versus using your finances. Men when it comes to older men. I'm sorry, younger women when it comes to older men, and older men when it comes to younger women.
God, okay. So the looks versus money part was a very hard, like, interesting question because, yeah, like I said, go for looks. That's overall, but most women now they want to go for financial.
Okay.
So I will say that. And then what was the other thing?
I don't forgot. Because now I just explained it. Now I forgot. So look versus money. Older men with younger women.
I think that's common though. Like I really think that has been happening
yeah.
for years. Like there's nothing really like. Okay, so like you back in the day, like women used to get married at 15 to like 30-year-old men, like 40-year-old men. So I don't think it's like really weird in their nature to want a young trophy wife being older. And a lot of women actually like older guys. Yeah. So and then it comes with the women and their body and the finances. Like I said, if I really personally had to pick, I'd pick my finances before my before my body. But sadly, most people want the body.
Of course. Yeah. So, but you said that you would rather have guys come for you for your body.
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
Oh, yeah, okay, no, yeah. Well, because I was like, no, wait. Did I say that?
What you said, yes. You said that you would rather have the dude come to you for your body versus your finances.
I don't think I meant
All right,
to
let me re-ask the question. That
I
could be
don't
the
think
last
I meant
question.
to say that.
Okay, so would you, if a dude came to you, would you want him to come to you for your finances, meaning how much money you make, or for your body?
Oh, well, I said like, this is how I put it. I said, if they're coming for me to use the finances, I'd rather just, body. But personally, I'd rather have my finances together first and show I'm financially stable. Okay. And then that can be fixed. Other stuff can be fixed later. I think men know that. They know that. They know that. I can get this bitch a BBL. I'll buy her some titties. She'll be bomb. But most of the time, it's the flip side. Okay. Do you think that men are willing to invest in you easier for your body or easier with your life Definitely goals? With your body. Really? All right. Because the body is going to, like, 90% of the time catch the man's attention before financial does. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. It's a tough world. It's a tough world. And then it's confusing as fuck because it's like, you know what I mean? Not really. It's not. Most dudes are just going to use it for your body. This is the bottom line of it. And then where can they find you on Instagram? Money Meg, so money with 3 Y's and MEG. All right. If you like this video, make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe. If you want to follow me, if you want to follow her, the link to her Instagram will be in the description below. Join the Patreon army. Get Red Pill and Chill, and we out. Peace.